Hey everyone. Let's talk about a silent force that might be pulling your strings every single day. You wake up, you choose your clothes, you post a picture, you offer an opinion at work, you talk to a friend. And with every single action, there's a whisper in the back of your mind, isn't there? What will they think? Will they like this? Am I good enough? Do I belong? It's like you're constantly checking a hidden scoreboard seeking that precious point, that fleeting hit of external validation. This isn't just about big moments, it's the tiny, exhausting calculations we make 100 times a day. You hold back a unique idea because it might sound weird. You laugh a little louder at a joke you don't find funny just to fit in. You scroll endlessly on social media comparing your life to someone else's, highlight reel feeling a little less, a little incomplete. And every time you get that like, that great job, that you're so amazing, it feels good, right? That rush, that temporary completeness. Your brain predicts this hit and gives you that little burst of dopamine. But it fades, doesn't it? And then the hunger for the next one, the next external proof starts all over again. This is the validation trap. We become slaves to external opinion, letting invisible strings control our choices, our feelings, our very sense of worth. No one will make you complete until you see yourself complete. But how can you when your entire focus is outside yourself? The cost is immense. If you live for others' opinions, you never truly live your life. You trade your authenticity for fleeting applause. You deny yourself the chance to discover who you truly are away from the world's demanding gaze. It's a lonely prison built by your own desperate need to be seen by everyone else. But here's the profound truth, the powerful twist we often miss. There's a beautiful story from the animated movie Soul. It's a story Dorothea tells Joe Gardner. It goes like this. A young fish swims up to this older fish and says, "I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean." "The ocean," says the older fish. "That's what you're in right now." "This," says the young fish, "this is water. What I want is the ocean." Think about that young fish. He's swimming in the very thing he's desperately searching for. He expects the ocean to be some grand, external, separate place he needs to find. He's constantly predicting that finding it will give him something new, some sense of completeness. And this is exactly how we often live. We're conditioned to think, once I get that promotion, once I find the perfect partner, once I hit that financial milestone, then I'll be truly happy. Then I'll be complete. This is the journey of Joe Gardner in Soul. He was so fixated on becoming a famous jazz musician. He believed, once I'm a musician, my life will truly begin. He even says on the subway how awful the ride is, but once he's a real musician, it will be great. But then after his big break, he's riding that same subway. And it's still just the subway. The moment itself hasn't magically transformed. He realizes what Dorothea the bandleader meant. That happiness wasn't out there somewhere to be found. It was about truly living in what he had right now. The joy was in the playing and the living, not just the destination. Like Joe on that subway or the fish in the water, when you finally get there, the external circumstance hasn't changed you. The magic carpet ride doesn't just appear. Completeness isn't a destination you reach. It's a state you realize you're already in. It's something you give to yourself. The only validation that truly matters, the only completeness you will ever find, comes from within. It's not something you find out there. It's something you realize is already here. This isn't about being selfish. It's about self-respect. It's about disconnecting from those invisible strings and reclaiming your own internal compass. It's about building a life where your actions are driven by your own truth, your own values, not by the fickle winds of external opinion. Imagine the freedom, the energy you gain when you're no longer performing, the profound joy of simply being completely authentically yourself. What's one thing you've been doing for external validation that you can reclaim for yourself this week? What's one tiny step you can take to approve of yourself today? Share your commitment below if you feel comfortable. Let's break free together. If this perspective was meaningful, please like and subscribe. Remember, the greatest validation you'll ever receive is your own. You are already whole. You are already in the ocean. Thanks for watching.